everybody, it's the Pantry Party Show with your host at DJ Blattner. It's a very special Friday edition of the Pantry Party Show. This is the Tea Party episode with a very special mini guest. And our main guest today is at AmyG.RD. I cannot wait to get this tea party started. The Pantry Party Show is about to begin right now. Hey everybody, it's a special Friday episode. We have had a lot of fun on our Fridays. Everything from at Urban Bourbonist to mixology to champagne. And today is no different, and especially kicking off a very important long weekend. I said, man, what are we going to do that is going to be an exciting Friday show? And sure enough, good gal pal, AmyG.RD, came to the rescue because she is going to deliver us also a mini guest. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to get this party started. Let's go. Let's invite her in. AmyG.RD, let's get you in and welcome you. Here we go. Warm Pantry Party welcome.
Okay, did we make it?
Hey,
how's it going?
Nice to see you. Welcome to the Pantry Party.
Thanks. Say hi, Dawn.
Hi, Dawn.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to have you. Now, I said, okay, of course we have AmyG.RD and we have a special guest. Who is our special guest today?
Tell her your name.
Loretta.
Loretta, I hear that you are an expert tea party thrower.
What do you think? Who do you normally throw tea parties for? Who do you throw tea parties for at your house?
My stuffed animals.
Your stuffed animals? Tell Dawn some of their names.
Mammy.
Does Baby Alive join them sometimes?
She likes tea parties, but she has baby tea parties.
She has baby tea parties. So Lammy from Doc McStuffins is usually the tea party co-pal.
And Fancy Nancy.
Oh, and Fancy Nancy likes tea parties. Dawn, you would love Fancy Nancy. She is all about making everything, fancy? Tell Dawn about Fancy Nancy.
Fancy Nancy likes Paris.
She likes Paris.
And she speaks French.
She speaks French.
Fancy.
And look at, we're doing ruffles all the way here. Fancy Nancy loves ruffles, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every time I watch it, I see her wear ruffles sometimes.
Yeah, ruffles. So
Loretta, have you been excited to do the Pantry Party Show?
Mm-hmm.
Tell her, what'd you say a minute ago when we were waiting? She says, when's Dawn gonna show up to the party? I said, give her 1 minute, she's coming.
Hey, Loretta, I dressed up for the tea party. You want to see my gown?
Look at her, see her outfit. Look at, oh, she wore a pretty yellow gown. Can you stand up, show Dawn? Can you stand up and show her? Oh yeah, we're in tulle here. Yup, we are in tulle.
I love it.
Yes. And you can't see it right now with all of this, but we brought tea party snacks as well. Here, Loretta, so
so here's the deal.
Okay.
AmyG.RD, you are my sports nutrition mentor, by the way. Turned into this crazy communications RD on TV all the time, at speaking gigs every other moment that I've ever checked in on you. And now here we are having a little tea party together.
Tea party. Oh, and we have pink and white straws in our tea. Yeah, we do.
Pinky up. What do you guys have in your teacups?
We have iced tea because it's so hot in Texas. So we are, it's a little humid outside today. We're going to be in the 90s. So we put iced tea, and she drank the whole glass before we started. So I said, let us give you some more. You know, give it in a pink and white straw at a tea party. I mean, pretty tasty.
That's lovely. I have, my glass is an actual teacup with, wait, you can't see. This side is the lady. Look at the lady with she's got a yellow dress on.
Who does that look like? Looks like one of your princesses, huh?
Yeah.
Can you see the princess on her Dawn's cup? It's kind of hard to see, I know.
Is it hard to see?
Yeah, we're kind of far back, so we can both be in, but yeah.
I was
we're
up close. So, Loretta, and AmyG.rd, why we decided to have a tea party is because it sounds very fun, and
Yes.
adults need more fun in their life. So I need some tea party tips, if you wouldn't mind, ladies.
All right, Loretta. So let's tell Dawn, what's our best tea party tips? What do you like to do at your tea parties?
I like to drink tea.
You like to drink tea? It's a good start.
That's
Not really.
appropriate.
Yeah. And what else do you drink? Tea?
Tea?
Tea. Show Dawn your skewer. Can you show her? We also at this house love cheese and fruit. Show her your little skewer that we made you. Can you pick it up and show her? Here. So we've made little fruit and cheese skewers to go with our tea.
I love that.
Yeah, yeah.
So Amy G, this is your niece, Loretta.
It is.
I ask you, at what age do you give children sharp skewers?
I don't know. We usually try to give her, pretty like calm down knives. And we walked in the kitchen the other day and she was cutting wet paper towels with like a sharp knife. My mom was like, oh, wow. But these skewers, you're pretty good. Tell her you're very mature for your age. Don't you think? What'd you help me skewer the other day? What did we make on TV? Do you remember with the strawberries? What else did we have on there? Stuffed puffs. Yeah, we made strawberry and stuffed puff marshmallow skewers. What was in the middle of them? Strawberries. Do you remember what was in the middle of the marshmallow?
Chocolate.
Chocolate. So
You're going to win me over every time with stuff like that. Here's what I know. About 20 years ago or so, when I was dating my husband, we had a business idea together that was, I forget what the name of the shop would be called, but it was like everything on a stick. Because it is true that everything tastes better off of a stick or a skewer. So this is no different. So your tea party has a fruit and cheese skewer.
Yep. Let me see if I can pull this back and show you what all we have going on here. We have a whole spread. We have some veggie sticks. We have some cheese and fruit skewers. Some, of course, tea cookies, because what's a tea party without a tea cookie? And then can we zoom in? Show Dawn your little yogurt parfait with graham crackers and strawberries in it.
Girl, oh my gosh.
We have a whole, can you see that? Let's see, a pink spoon, pink shiny hearts on the plate. This is the way we do tea parties, Dawn. This is the way.
I love this. Wait, so what's in that yogurt parfait? And I love the heart plate. What's in your yogurt parfait?
Do you know? So it's got graham crackers in it, and then what's on the top of it, Loretta?
A strawberry.
Seems like you like strawberries, Loretta.
They're my favorite fruit.
I had a suspicion that may be true.
She likes them on pretty much every single thing that she eats, I would say. Don't you think, Loretta? You eat them at almost every meal.
Let me see that spread.
Fruit that you really like.
I want to see that spread one more time. That is a beautiful tea party. It seems very well rounded.
Strawberries
like
again.
You're a dietitian.
Almost like. So we've got our veggie sticks. Loretta's a lover of veggie sticks. We have some cheese. Also, she has her Aunt Amy's palette, if you can't tell. Cheese, crackers, fruit. I know, Dawn, you and I have had many snacks and cheese plates and things together. So yes, this is our little spread that we have
beautiful
on.
I knew there would be cheese on it because, hey, Loretta, you know AmyG.rd, your auntie, she just loves her some cheese and crackers.
Yep. Okay, you need to go bad. Okay, go with Mommy. You'll be right back. She's going to take a real fast break, and we'll talk nutrition real fast.
She has to go to the powder room.
Yeah, let me talk to you about the things I've learned about 4.5-year-olds lately, that when it's time to potty, it's time to potty, and she's drank this glass of tea down twice. So, I mean, give a girl some tea, and that's kind of what happened. So,
well, here's the thing. I am not a specialist in family nutrition, but here's what I can tell you. I do believe that if you want kids to eat something or stay well hydrated, it seems like a tea party is the way to go. Because, I mean, she's super hydrated, and she's eating fruit and veggies right now.
She is. I will tell you, my sister has done a great job in life at putting really nutrient-rich foods on this girl's plate. So by default, she likes it fruit. She eats every fruit. Well, I mean, an ideal lunch for this kid is like cheese, veggie sticks, pistachios, blueberries, and strawberries. So, I mean, what more could an aunt dietitian want, right? When we come back, we need to ask her about her love for chocolate milk, because she could pretty much work for the Dairy Council with the fact she knows.
Just like her aunt, just like
yes.
her aunt. Well,
yes.
While Loretta is powdering her nose,
yes,
if you will, at our tea party, what have you got cooking in your Amy G.RD world?
Yeah, so obviously this has been a little change of pace, because normally I like to get on airplanes, you know, every other day, and no airplanes have been seen. But thanks to American Airlines, they have extended my status for a year, so I feel good about that. But really, in the last month, we, being RDTV and myself, oh, she's back, we have been busting out TV segments from home. So we have been doing pre-produced TV segments, placing them in stations. So that has definitely been a fun experience to learn how to do lighting, how to do video, how to do light, sound. We do it all, how to cook, prep. I mean, I've become a camera girl, and it's great. So I'm sharpening my TV skills by learning every single aspect of TV. And then, like many of us, doing lots of webinars. I've taught a lot of my speaking gigs flipped to online. So doing some of that and working on some personal business projects. So that's what's been going on during my time.
Well, I love it. Now, if you get asked to speak, which I know you do all the time, what is your most popular thing that you speak about?
You know, I think it depends who I'm talking to. So obviously with my background in sports nutrition, I do a lot of speaking, of course, with the teams and stuff, but more educating like strength coaches and coaches and the people that are working with athletes, I would say. Like just yesterday, I got asked to speak to a high school strength coach, a national organization, so that they're going virtual this summer. And it's really great because a lot of those coaches, strength coaches, trainers, they really want to help educate, I mean, they want to know about nutrition so they can teach their kids and their young athletes. So a lot of that kind of talking, some in the health and wellness space. I've done a lot of really lately stuff even for dietitians. So through SCAN, through an international group I work with, so helping educate dietitians. We've done trendy diets in sports. I've done that a few different times. Seems pretty popular. So
wait, I didn't get what in sports?
Trendy diets. So how to manipulate. Do you need some more tea, my dear? Yes. Let me give us some more tea.
After all, Auntie.
So how to, for athletes that want to be on different trendy diets, how we try to maximize athletic performance in that space.
So for example, it would be like talking about keto or paleo or something like that in sports. Yeah.
So what do you do with an athlete that insists on doing that? How can you try to optimize nutrition while still helping them if they want to eat that eating pattern? We've done it in different ways, looking at the science, not saying that that's the best eating pattern, but saying, if they want to be on it, what can we do as dietitians? Because I think a lot of our role is really saying, working within the parameters of our clients. If we're always trying to do what we think is best, it doesn't always work. Really trying to work with them and saying, how can you educate in that space? And then how can you meal plan and help choreograph nutrition so that it really maximizes athletic performance to the best of the abilities of the athlete. So yeah, it's been a fun topic. I actually did it for the company that I consult for in the Middle East. And we have 300 attendees from Africa, 5 or 6 Middle East countries. Yeah, all live. That's when technology is good. We did a live webinar to both North and South Africa and 6 countries in the Middle East with a live Q&A where they actually voiced their questions. I'm like, this is Zoom at its finest.
That's very cool. So a lot of public speaking on sports. Now, I know that Loretta has been on television with you multiple times, right?
Yeah.
Is this her new calling, that she is going to be a dietitian TV star?
I don't know. What do you think about the TV segments? You've done 3 of them now, right? Yeah. We made guacamole. What do you think of that one?
I liked it.
Because what do you love that you dip in guacamole? Do you remember the chips that you ate?
Yeah.
She told me as we were doing the segment, she was like, I'm hungry and I have room right here for chips. Yeah, and so we did a Mother's Day segment where my sister, Loretta's mom, Julie, joined us. And what did we do on that one? We made s'mores waffles.
Yeah.
We put, what did we put on bagels? Do you remember? Strawberry, cream cheese, strawberries. We do a lot of strawberry stuff. And then we just did one that's airing, it aired this morning, I think. I'm not in Dallas, but it aired in Dallas. And we did one for Memorial Day. And for Loretta's benefit, it had California strawberries. So we had strawberries and we had stuffed puffs, and that's the one we made pops. You remember how we rolled them in chocolate? And then what else did we roll them in? What's your favorite topping on chocolate?
Sprinkles.
Sprinkles. So yeah. Sprinkles. So she's become a pretty legit TV star over here. I don't know. What do you think of doing TV segments?
Like my rainbow shoes?
Oh, you know, rainbow shoes. Let's.
Oh, wait, I can't see.
Hold on. We're going to get
up.
Okay, let me get a close up. Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
These are new. All right, hold on.
What you wear to a tea party.
All right, here, show me here, put your foot down like this. Those are Dawn's kind of shoes. All the colors of the rainbow.
Loretta, we need to talk. Are you prepared for this? You are my new style icon.
Tell her how much you love.
Very big award you have just received.
Tell her. She says I'm 4. Tell her what you think of all your pretty dresses. What do you like to do in them?
Twirl.
Obviously.
Twirl. You love to dance, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tell Dawn what else you like to do.
I like to sing.
You love to sing. Can you sing about a Frozen? Can you sing Let It Go?
Let it go, let it go. That's all I want to sing.
That's all you want to sing? Can you do it one more time for us? Sing it with all your might.
Let it go, let it go.
You know all this. She knows all of the words.
But I don't want to sing all of it.
Oh, just through that?
Well,
okay.
I mean, you know what? She's used to TV. Sound bites.
Sound bites.
It's key. Hey, Loretta, question for you. Are you surprised at just how long it takes to get ready for a TV segment like AmyG.RD? How long would you say it takes a usual average of getting ready for a 3.5 minute TV segment?
At home? Like
yeah, let's do lately or an average of at home and back in the day when they used to be studios.
Yeah, when we did this thing called travel. So I would say if we're traveling, you're going to the grocery store, you're hitting an Airbnb on a really good day by 6 p.m. And I'm probably going to bed by midnight and waking up, depending on the time of the segment, but I'd say probably 3 solid hours in the morning, especially if you're using a finicky food that doesn't like to be prepared the night before. Some of my favorites, fruits and things of that nature have to be prepared the morning of. Then you're loading it all up in the car, taking it all with you to the segment, and then prep it. You got another probably hour and a half at the segment, do it all, and then tear it all down. Now here, let's see, you've had to do some prep with me, haven't you, Loretta? You've had to do some stories. I would say here, a little more because I'm in this kitchen that I know. This is my mom's house, actually, or my parents' house. And I would say on average here, I've still got a solid 5 or 6 hours of prep, cook, setup. Again, now that you're doing like ring light, lighting, and B-roll takes some time. And then Loretta, what you probably usually have to do, you probably do a few, when we do practice runs of the segment, right? We do a few practice runs of it, and then we do the real thing. And then what else? What do you usually tell me by the end of a TV segment? Do you remember?
No.
She'll say, my feet hurt. Last time she says, last time.
I do think that's like, you know, when people think about media, right? And they see you and they see Loretta and they see you guys on TV for that good 3.5 minute chunk, you know, if we're lucky, right? Is the 6 hours of prep plus the, usually for me, it's 3 hours of back and forth with producers and talking points and that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, that doesn't count learning the script and grocery shopping. Oh yeah, that's a whole nother piece of it.
So it's like script and grocery shopping hours, right? And like getting messaging approved hours, grocery store shopping to get the exact right packaging and everything. Hours. Prep hours. Practice hours. It's like, so I mean, that's what I just think. Like, when people are like 3.5 minutes, I'm like, it takes me for real like 15 hours or more to get ready. Like,
100, and every time I do them, you get the set all done and you're so proud of it. And then the TV segment happens like that. And then I literally just want to sit there and stare at the set for the next 5 minutes because it's about to get totally demolished. And it's so pretty and it's over so quickly. And yeah, to your point, I think the most I've ever had to go, I think one time I had to go to 6 grocery stores to find, and when I travel, like in Dallas, I obviously know where things are, but in lots of cities, I don't know where as many things are. And so you have to go search for the exact flavor of a beverage or the exact, to your point, packaging that you need. And you think it would be so simple, but every time I always tell Nicole, at Blissful Nutritionist, that works for me and travels a lot with me, I'm like, this one isn't gonna take that long. And she always says, you always say that. Yeah. And I'm like, I don't know, there's always something you're trying to figure out. And another thing people don't understand is making food, like it's one thing to make it just taste good and eat it on a plate. It's another thing to make it look perfect. And so
here's the thing. People are always like, oh, getting TV ready. Well, you got to get your props and your food TV ready too. And so it's not like you can just put your meal together, like you said, on the plate. It's like everybody's got to be TV ready.
Yeah, everything has to be, it's pretty, and my favorite thing is, sorry, we're having some snacks over here. Can you reach the strawberries?
This is a tea party. Actually, we'll go back to the tips of a tea party, which here's what I've learned so far just in watching you two. Loretta, I think the key to a good tea party is making sure that you have a never-ending supply of tea, because her cup has been empty several times. She is like, where's the tea at the tea party? So we've got to have a lot of tea, and then we definitely have to have snacks. There's chatting, fine. There's singing, fine. They're showing each other our outfits, fine. But I mean, a girl's got to eat at a tea party. Yeah,
snacks are a necessity around here, aren't they? We snack a lot. Yeah, here, I'll let you swallow. Yeah, she snacks and she loves all the good for you stuff. Cheese, like we said, these are some of her favorite things. She walked in and said, I'm hungry. I said, fantastic, you actually get to eat this one. This is real life stuff you can eat.
That's funny, because it is true that when you're doing the TV set stuff, it's like, no matter if you're hungry or not, you can't eat it or touch it or anything until the segment's over.
Yes, until it's over. I know. And sometimes when we've made like her favorite stuff, like marshmallows and strawberries, I'm like, wait, we need to B-roll this 4 more times. And then I swear you can eat a marshmallow. Or then the other day I needed her to eat them in the segment. How many marshmallows did I make you eat? You ate quite a few of them. I said, are you getting sick of these? She was like, no.
That's a TV pro right there, because even if you are getting sick of them, you can't let on. You just got to do it.
Got to keep
doing it. You do a lot of, you were saying B-roll, so you do a lot of taped stuff, so it's not all live.
Well, typically, like in studios, it's live, but at home, it's not, because we're having to produce them. And so we've got to do the B-roll and the different segments and all these different things. So when we're doing them right now, you're kind of acting like a producer, because you're setting up we do them off our phone. So you're setting up the lighting and the wide shot. So if you think about seeing a whole set, so the wide shot, then you have to go back in and do your close-ups, right, of your demos or anything you want to. So learn the B-roll. Think about, for those of you who've never been in a TV segment, when you're doing a segment, someone's in your face with a camera, right? Like getting tight on your set and on your food. Well, no one's doing that in this kitchen. So I go back and do it either before or after. So you can just bring this here. I'll put the strawberries on your plate.
I love it. She's like, listen, this is enough gifted gab, Amy G.RD. We gotta eat at this party.
We gotta eat. Hey, you know what? I think we should tell Dawn about, do you remember what we made your mom a few weeks ago? What did you and I make in the kitchen?
Waffle s'mores.
Well, we did make waffle s'mores, but remember the day we made muffins? Tell Dawn what you like to do when you make muffins. What do you like to use?
Whisk.
She loves to whisk. Tell her how good you are at whisking.
I go this slow when it's kind of hard, and I go this fast when it's not
Yeah, sometimes it's kind of hard when you start adding more flour. So we made muffins. And so she was my expert whisperer. Now, were you the head chef? Were you the head chef that day?
I think I was.
Or were you the sous chef?
Sous chef?
You were the sous chef? Was I the head chef or were you the head chef?
Head chef, sous chef.
Head chef, sous chef.
Oh, I would have lost that bet because Loretta, I thought for sure you were the head chef and Amy G.RD was just the sous chef. I didn't
Probably should have gone down like that. She's a pretty serious whisker. When I pulled out the whisk, her eyes were like, I love whisking.
Well, you know what? Maybe we need to do what's something that you have to whisk a lot. Like maybe she could hand whip whipped cream with a whisk, or what else do you need to whip a lot?
Well, when we were whisking, you had to do like all the wet ingredients for the muffin. So you wet ingredients, and then we added in the flour. But of course, it had flour, it had I think like flaxseed meal in it. So the more, and it had yogurt in it too. So the more, So the more we whisked and added to it, the harder it got to stir. And then what do you have to use to whisk after that? Do you have to use your muscles? Mm-hmm. She was like, my muscles are getting tired of this whisking.
Good work. Hey, Loretta, very good work. And an inspiration to all the kids out there who are like just taking it easy, like summertime or something. It's like, no, she is doing TV segments. She is cooking. She is throwing tea parties. She
Serious.
is Productivity USA. All right. So if we were going to close up this pantry party show and really say, hey, Loretta is our expert tea party girl. Every kid, every adult needs to have more tea parties in their life. Why? Right. What's the point of a tea party?
What do you think? What's the point of the tea party? Why do you like to have tea parties?
Because.
What do you think? What's fun to you about tea parties?
I like to drink tea.
You like to drink tea. And then what about your friends? Do you like to invite your friends?
Not all the time, but yeah.
The other day, Pop, my dad, just built her a lifestyle playhouse. Like it's a real serious deal. The neighbor said all it needs is insulation and sheetrock. And so they laid down turf underneath it. And what's the first thing you did out there? Do you give a tea party with Lammy?
Yeah.
So I would say, I don't know, what do you think? I think one of the best parts about a tea party is getting to hang out with your friends, huh?
Uh-huh.
What do you think? You like getting fancy too?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was going to say, if I had to guess, I think Loretta's favorite, the number one thing of a tea party is getting in her fancy clothes.
Yeah, fancy clothes.
Number 2 is drinking the tea and eating strawberries. And number 3 is getting together with her gal pals.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think so. Don't you think? Getting fancy, drinking tea, and then hanging out with your friends. Don't you think that's probably the top 3 things of a tea party?
Yeah.
And Amy G.RD, for you, what does a tea party look like with your girlfriends?
A tea party for me is probably some of the same. It's cheese, usually, and crackers. I said something about loving cheese on Instagram the other day, and one of my friends was like, you make whole meals out of it. I'm like, I do. I would say it's cheese. I would say it's crackers, fruit for sure. Could be like hummus and things of that nature. Definitely tea. And everyone that has ever hung out with me knows I'm a quality time girl. So for me, it's definitely all about hanging out, talking, sitting around. That's the best part of it to me. So I think definitely the quality time would be what makes the tea party the specialist for me.
Hey, so your language of love is quality time?
Yeah, hence why every time I come to Chicago, I make you go to dinner for 4 hours.
That's incredible. You know what? I should have guessed that. That's, of course, your language of love. You have any guesses of what mine is?
I think you like quality time. I think you like words of affirmation. I don't know. That's a good, I'm trying to think.
It's a hard one. Well, you know what? And I think it ebbs and flows. But when I first really looked at the languages of love, service.
It is acts of service. Yeah.
I love to be serviced.
Yeah, I like to give love that way. So I like to give it in quality time, but I also like to be needed. being needed, like, so doing something for someone always makes me feel good as well. But yeah, no, I'm quality time girl. So when we sit there and have dinner from like 6 to 10 p.m., I'm like, my little teacup of my little heart is all filled up.
Oh, I love you guys. Hey, I can't thank you enough for the inspiration of Loretta's expert tea party giving of either hot tea or iced tea, depending on the weather.
Yes.
A nice, beautiful presentation of snacks like that. It's not just snacks thrown on the table. It is pretty heart plates. It is being conscientious about how the colors of the food are, and it's good conversation.
It is.
Right?
That's right. It is. We had fun putting it together. We've been talking about the tea party, pantry party, all week long, haven't we? We are getting all ready for our tea party.
Loretta, I have one final request, if you wouldn't mind. In your beautiful dress, will you twirl us out of the pantry party? Because
all
I
right.
feel like,
oh yeah, she's got it. Here,
like
you got to stand right here so no one can see you. Okay. All right. Give us a pretty big twirl. Woo! Twirling in the weekend.
Oh, you get a disco ball for that.
Oh, look at your disco ball. Twirl for the disco ball. Woo!
That's beautiful. Oh my gosh. AmyG.RD, sports nutrition mentor, nutrition communications superstar, megastar, and now tea party extraordinaire. You and Loretta have been just a blast, and I can't wait to start my weekend now. It feels official.
It is a kick. Who doesn't want to kick the weekend off with a tea party?
I love it. Oh, ladies, I don't want to say goodbye, but the pantry party is over.
It's over. Blow down a kiss.
Oh, that's how we do it. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Thank you, guys.
We love you. Bye. Have a great weekend.
Bye. Bye, Loretta.
Bye.
G.RD. Bye. Oh my gosh, that was a very fun special edition tea party with Amy G.RD and her special niece, Loretta, who is an expert at throwing tea parties. You can see it from her fancy gown to her rainbow shoes. We really learned a lot of, how to add a little more playfulness. I think that's just so special. So anyway, I hope that is a fun, lighthearted way to kick off your weekend. This has been another episode of The Pantry Party Show with your host, me, at DJ Glatner. If you've missed any of the episodes, we're nearing 50 episodes. Check everything out on my Instagram TV. I've got them all lined up there, ready to rock and roll and watch. So have a great long weekend. I'll be back on Tuesday with another shorter week, but a whole week of Pantry Party guests lined up. So until next time, sending you high immunity vibes, big love, and lots of kisses. And of course, maybe I should also be adding a nice cup of tea. Toodaloo, toodaloo, toodaloo.